Eagles and the Denver Broncos, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen working from the pistol. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Allen. He runs with it. He is in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Pass's kick is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. He's to the 15. And he will score. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. The throw on the run is complete.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitching.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. The Bills have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Allen to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup with 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now it's Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll motion over Samuel. They run on the jet sweep. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Allen. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second down and 8. A give, and here comes Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Throwing, Nix. He gets this one complete to Humphrey. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They run over center with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On second down, it's Nix. Taking off. And Nix with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. You have a tight end motioning left here. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Third down, 3 to go. No gain on the play. It's third down and 4. Here's Nix to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos. Throwing is Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. To throw is Nix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. He slams it in there, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are on top. It's 14-10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. This one to the tight end, Chapman. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And this will be incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is... And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They triggered this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
At the 27-yard line.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And he will score. Javon Bailey, touchdown Denver. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Here's Allen to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now Allen on first down. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Allen. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We just watched a fine first half from the man from Oregon, Bo Nix. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll run with Gilliam. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Throwing is Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Allen will throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Allen working from the pistol. He's got it at the 3. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Cook. A dive, and he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. So first and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing. Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here's Nix to throw. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Bills' offense getting things in order as they... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
How did he catch that?
Today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos go up by 7, 28-21. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. On second down, it's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the zone read, this is Nix. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey. Here's a handoff to Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. That escapability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. A pass taken in by Johnson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll go play action with Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The visitors' offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now Allen on 1st down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Allen to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Now he'll run it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Allen. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game.
Now here's Burton, the fullback. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.